Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something I'm sure all of us have experienced: trying to build a new habit, feeling super pumped at first, and then giving up after just a few days. Have you ever started something like working out, reading more, or waking up early, only to fall back into old patterns a week later? We often believe that if we just have enough willpower, we can stick to any habit. But the truth is, motivation isn't always reliable. If we depend solely on feeling motivated, it's way too easy to quit. The real solution? It's not about making massive changes overnight. It's about small improvements, repeated consistently over time. That's exactly what I learned from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, and it completely changed how I approach building habits. Thanks to these lessons, I've been able to stick with running 5K regularly, exercising daily, and waking up at 5:30 a.m. to study. Persistence is the key. Have you ever noticed? Successful people aren't always more talented or smarter than the rest of us. The one thing that sets them apart? Persistence. They're incredibly good at sticking to good habits consistently over the long run. One of my favorite concepts from Atomic Habits is the 1% rule. It says, if you get just 1% better each day, by the end of a year, you'll be 37 times better than you were before. But if you get 1% worse each day, you'll almost lose all your progress. It's crazy how small actions, repeated daily, can create massive results over time. The habit loop. Ever wonder why some habits just feel automatic, while others are a daily struggle? James Clear explains that every habit follows the same 4-step loop. Cue, craving, response, reward. Here's an example. You see a notification on your phone. Cue. You feel curious or bored, wanting a little entertainment. Craving. You open TikTok and start scrolling. Response. You feel relaxed and entertained. Reward. The brain loves rewards, so it remembers this cycle and encourages you to repeat it again and again. The same cycle applies to positive habits, too. Want to build a reading habit? Cue. Place a book on your pillow or your desk where you'll easily see it. Craving. You remember you want to grow and learn. Response. You open the book and start reading. Reward. You feel proud and satisfied with yourself. If you want to build a good habit, make the cue obvious. If you want to break a bad habit, make the cue invisible or harder to access. For example, want to drink more water? Keep a water bottle right in front of you. Want to spend less time on social media? Leave your phone in another room or use Do Not Disturb mode. Now, think about a habit you're trying to build. How could you make the cue more obvious? Share it in the comments. Let's help each other out. The 4 laws of behavior change. James Clear also lays out 4 simple rules for building better habits. Make it obvious. If you want to work out more, leave your sneakers by the door. If you want to drink more water, keep your bottle on your desk. Make it attractive. We stick to habits that feel good. If running feels boring, try listening to a podcast or a hype playlist while you run. Make it easy. Start small. Don't aim to write 1,000 words a day from the beginning. Start with just 100 words. The goal is to make starting feel effortless. Make it satisfying. Reward yourself after completing a habit. Watch an episode of your favorite show. Treat yourself to something small. Celebrate your wins. Identity-based habits. One powerful mindset shift. Instead of saying, I want to run every day, say, I am a runner. Instead of, I want to study languages, say, I am a language learner. When you shift your identity, your actions naturally follow. You're not just trying to change your behavior, you're becoming the type of person who lives that behavior. Community and motivation. Ever notice how it's easier to stay motivated when you're part of a group? That's the power of community. We're social creatures. When we're surrounded by people with the same goals, we naturally mirror their behaviors and feel more accountable. For example, join a book club if you want to read more. Find a study group if you're learning a new skill. Join a running club if you're trying to get fit. Even online communities on Facebook or Discord can give you that extra push. And if you don't see a group you like, create your own. Invite a friend to do a 30-day challenge with you, like running every morning or reading a book together. When you commit alongside others, you're much more likely to stick with it. Closing. So today, we talked about how to build habits that actually last. Improve just 1% every day. Understand and use the habit loop. Apply the 4 laws of behavior change. Align your habits with your identity. Surround yourself with a supportive community. What habit are you currently working on? Or is there another topic you'd like me to cover? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss out on future content. Thanks for hanging out until the end. See you in the next video.